If you're thinking about a barbecue, then this is going to be a great option for you. It fits nicely into its own case, and you can actually fold it out to make it into a fire that actually was quite good. I tested this before I took it on the camping trip. You can see that video separately. We did a bit of grilling of some chicken just to see how well it copes, and I was quite surprised. So when I took it out camping, it's always nice to have a fire. This can be hiking, camping, if you're motor camping, motorcycle camping, car camping. Is an option for you to actually have a fire pit going as you do that. I did take my own wood with me for the fire. However, if you were likely to be in a forest area with dead wood and you're allowed to make a fire there, this would be a good option. The reason for that is this actually has its own case, which means that any embers that fall from the fire are protected from the floor by its case. There's a metal barrier, basically a base, which stops that. It's a collapsible stainless steel grill. I looked online for a long time to find a reasonable priced one, which would give me a good versatile option for backpacking, especially because you don't want to have something really heavy and big that you will carry around with you. And not every campsite has its own fire pits. So this is good for obviously cooking food on as well, because it's got a grilling area. I'm going to walk through the process of setting it up, how I got the fire started. I've got another video on my channel showing you how to start a fire, but start with the kindling small fire starter I use to just improve the likelihood of the fire starting outdoors, because it's easier. Overall, the dimensions of it, it's not big, it's not small, it's medium. I actually bought a smaller one just to see what that was like, because on eBay and Amazon there's loads of these tiny ones. They looked big in the photographs. When you get them, they're no bigger than like maybe your mobile phone if you got a big XL phone. This one is like 30 centimeters kind of squared, so it's about A4 book. So if you have like an A4 panel book, that's how big the area can be. And it comes with its own carry box and its own carry case. I bought this with my own money. You're looking at 49-ish pounds, and this is a review just to let you know how I felt with it. After the first fire, they coped quite well. The metal was strong enough to withstand the heat of a strong fire, and it burned quite well. There's 2 fires I've had in this so far. This is my second fire, and overall I think if you're thinking about a high efficient fire, this will work, because it's got spaces on the bottom where it draws air in from, and it's got its construction where you simply open the box, you put the cage out, you put the actual fire pit into the cage. It's got a little base plate and then a grill ashtray at the bottom, and then above that is the actual grilling location. If you want to grill food, you can grill it there. If you don't want to grill food, you can just have it as a fire, as you would say. And it weighs about 2.8 kilograms, so it's not really heavy, not massively heavy. And if you use it as a barbecue, you could probably feed 2 or 3 people with snacks off this. And the height of the grill is about 20 inches off the floor, and the pole the metal sections are interesting on this, so that's something to keep an eye on. And you can get quite close to the fire. I think it's the ideal size, but however, if you've got a lot of kit, this can be a little bit heavy. So I'm going to be looking at a smaller option and see how much smaller it is, because think about it, when we're going outdoors, we've got the camping tent or top. Most likely you've got a top, you've got poles with the top, you've got your camping chair, you've got your camping table, you've probably got a bit of cutlery and camping cook sets and fire for the gas stove, and then you've got this as well. This is another thing to think about, and then blankets and just odd bits and bobs. So overall, I'm walking through the process of the stuff I brought as to get into camping, and what things I looked at and what I slowly looked at to buy. So this is one of the camping stove ideas. I think I would not keep this for long. I am going to plan on returning this. I think it's a little bit too heavy. 2.8 kilograms doesn't sound like a lot. That's but on your back, if you're carrying on hiking and you're taking this few locations with everything else you're going to be carrying, maybe it can be lighter. The other one I've seen is something like an A4 book. It's actually like the size of a book, and it's lightweight. It just slots together. So I'm going to show you that in the next video as a second option I brought. But overall, if you're thinking about buying this one and you've got a car situation, you're fine, because you don't have to worry about weight. If not, it is a slight heavier option. I'm hoping this video helps you. I'll link you to another video here where it's the smaller version of this that I brought on, to see how you feel about that one.